from the Fundamental Home, and I am making meatloaf. Earlier I filmed the cookie video, and I'm making meatloaf for dinner, and I thought maybe you guys would enjoy seeing how I make it. I've never showed you before, so let me show you what I got going on over here. Okay, here is my ground beef. I was gonna make it, I think I mentioned it in my grocery haul video, that I was gonna make it with half turkey and half beef. I decided to do the whole thing with ground beef. So that's about 2 pounds of ground beef. And since we have a family member who's gluten-free, we use rice. Rice is a really great substitute. We've used it before, so I cooked this brown rice, and we're gonna put at least a cup of it inside this ground beef. And then I'm gonna mix in over here. I have 3/4 cup milk and 2 eggs that I've gone ahead and stirred. We're gonna add some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some Italian seasoning. A couple of scoops of some brown sugar, a couple tablespoons, and about 1/4 cup ketchup, and then some mustard. Now, the recipe that I use is from my Better Homes and Gardens cookbook, and it's their Best Love Meatloaf. And this is from the cookbook that I used that my dad gave me for my birthday. I mentioned that in my other video. Anyway, it calls for dry mustard. Well, the first time I made this recipe, I didn't know the difference between dry mustard and regular mustard. So I used regular mustard, and guess what? I really like the flavor of it, so I keep making it that way. But I do know that that's not what it calls for. So we're gonna go ahead and put all this stuff together. I'm gonna show you how I do it, and then you can see it. I like to pour this into my Pampered Chef pan. I'm not really forming it into a loaf per se, like I'm not squeezing it with my hands. Meatloaf is really great if you can smush it all together with your hands, but this particular one, because of the rice, it's not really absorbing the liquid, so it won't slice and have the same consistency exactly as a meatloaf with breadcrumbs would. But it still tastes really good. You won't believe that it's rice stuffing it, and it really stretches it much further than you think. So I don't do a sauce on top. I don't like tomato sauce on top because I put the ketchup inside. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bake this in a 350-degree oven for 1 hour to an hour and a half, just until it's done on the inside. It's gotten dark out, it's about dinner time, but the meatloaf is done and I'm going to show it to you. Okay, here it is. You can see it filled the top of the pan, and sometimes I put gravy on it, but it's really, it looks so yummy. It smells delicious. You won't even believe how good it smells. I'm going to cut it here so you can see it's crumbly. Like I said, it's not the texture of a regular meatloaf because the rice doesn't soak up the liquid, and like the bread does. Bread kind of soaks up the liquid and binds it all together. This does not. But even though it's crumbly, it's really delicious. Sometimes, since we don't do a tomato sauce topper, it's just not my preference, we'll put gravy on it, which will be really good because I'm making over here mashed potatoes. I got some mashed potatoes boiling. So this is our dinner. We're gonna have some kind of greens with it, either broccoli or Brussels sprouts or something, and that's gonna be dinner, and we're really looking forward to it. So that was just a quick video just to show you our meatloaf. Nothing fancy. I don't really measure it out. I just kind of throw some stuff in there, but I'll link in the description box to the Better Homes and Gardens meatloaf recipe, and then you can see how the ingredient list that I use and how it all came together. And you can tell I didn't really measure it. I just kind of eyeballed it and tried to get the basic amount. But I hope you'll try it. I hope you'll try the ingredients. Like I said, all frugal, all easy. You don't have to worry about anything expensive. and there's lots of leftovers. We had leftover ground beef and some leftover rice that I'm going to use for tacos and burritos this week. So that's how we're doing it. So glad to be back making videos. Hope you guys miss me like I missed you, and you guys have a wonderful night. I'm gonna finish making my dinner and eat it, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Hey, thanks for watching. I'm really glad you came to visit us here at the Fundamental Home. Make sure if you enjoyed this video that you click the like button, and also click subscribe right below me for more videos coming into your inbox all the time. And also, if you enjoy social media, we've got links up at the top here for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the other fun things. And check out thefundamentalhome.com for more information about what we're doing all the time and how we do it, because there's way more details there. And here over to the right, we have some videos that I recommend. So thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you next time. Bye!